Hindsight here. What's going on with y'all? And what the hell happened with the Celtics? The Raptors dominated them in every single way possible.
They was clicking, man.
Yeah, they clicked. I mean, that was the definition of team ball. Take notes, Lakers. Excuse me. They was clicking on all cylinders. I don't.
The intensity wasn't there for the Celtics, though. I mean,
they hung in there for the first quarter and a half, but after the Raptors went on the 18-0 run.
18-0 run, and what, the beginning of the second?
Yeah, beginning of the
Close
second.
to the beginning of the second. You could tell by that they just gave up after that.
I feel like that just hit them. They was just sluggish after that. The defense was just non-existent. Transition defense.
I mean, well, yeah, you know it's bad when the Raptors have 29 fast break points and the Celtics only have 9. The transition D was horrible.
And then they just kept shooting themselves in the foot. They just kept shooting. What was this?
38% from field goal range.
20% from three. That's horrible.
6 for 20? No, 6 for 30. 6 for 30 from 3.
Just listen, like,
seriously?
Throw the whole game away. Throw the whole game away.
You can't win like that.
Throw the whole game away.
And then
Kyrie. The big thing is Kyrie had 7 points.
And Marcus Morris led the team with 17. 17. No one on the team had over 20 points. Like, for real, this is, I don't know what's going on with the Celtics. They look like a much better team last year. They took, you know what I'm saying?
They look like a much better team without Kyrie
and Hayward.
I mean, they made it. They made a push last year.
They were a game away from going to the finals.
A push.
So it's funny too because Kyrie's kind of been calling them out, and
I feel like Kyrie having the same problem that LeBron had with him.
Yeah, I mean, but is Kyrie that same leader? And right now, LeBron's leadership isn't looking too well either because he's been calling his team out too. But never mind them. Do you think Kyrie?
That's too much talking.
Do you even think Kyrie can be a leader for the Celtics? Because right now it's not looking like it. They don't listen. They're not listening to him.
I feel like he can though, but I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, like I said, I feel like he's having the same problem LeBron is having with the Lakers right now. And LeBron is that leader. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's kind of hard for that team to listen to Kyrie when they've already been there before. You know what I'm saying? They know what it takes to get to where they need to go.
Exactly.
They played hard before he got there, and then for them to hear somebody try to tell them, oh well, they need to learn to, wait their turn, and there's a lot of people that want to play minutes and blah blah. Mm-hmm. It's hard for them to hear that because it's like, what do you mean?
Exactly.
Wait our turn. We went to the Eastern Conference Finals without you.
Without both of them.
Yeah, we were a game away from the finals.
They were playing hard.
So it's kind of hard for them to.
But where was that intensity last night, though? And why? You know?
Well, like I said, a lot of those dudes that's coming off the bench feel like they deserve starter minutes.
I mean, yeah.
And it's hard
especially
for them.
if Kyrie's scoring 7 points, 48 minutes.
Another thing we got to think about too is Kyrie just got to this team. Like, we got to remember that.
Yeah.
That last year was his first, you know what I'm saying?
Right, but we know the potential that Kyrie is a great player.
He is, but is he a good leader? That's the thing in question. Can he be that leader? Right now it's looking like not in Boston.
Yeah, not scoring 7 points. I got 7 points, but y'all need to listen to what I got to say though.
The team chemistry is just off. If this was 2K, the team chemistry would be like a 28%.
And we saw that last night.
They weren't playing no D.
That defense was
horrible, man.
The defense was horrible. They
not this kind of rotating. We got to give credit to the Raptors. They're a good team. They're a good Eastern team.
Yo, they played. That was just classic, really good basketball.
And the funny thing is, they're a good team with or without Kawhi. And that's legit.
Legit.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to give props to the Raptors. I don't want to take anything from the Raptors. Yeah. They're a solid Eastern Conference team. But come on, man, the Celtics, y'all better than that. Way better than that. You guys got Kyrie's and Kyrie's one of the best closers. Yeah. You know, you got a good defensive team. We know y'all can play defense. I was playing defense last year, so we know they can do that. I mean, there's a lot of games they shouldn't have lost this year. One of the big games they shouldn't have lost was the one to the Lakers. They gave up like a 18, 19-point lead to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, shoot, yesterday was a big game they shouldn't have lost. They got whooped.
I mean, they let them go on an 18-0 run.
And just parked the car.
Yeah, so they pretty much gave up after that.
Yeah.
And right now it's looking a little troubling for the Celtics, especially because you don't want to keep falling closer and closer to playoff time. I know Kyrie's saying, they'll be fine because, Boston has me, but we couldn't tell last night. And I like Kyrie. Kyrie's my favorite player in the NBA. And it's hard for me to say that being a Lakers fan, but he really is. So it's looking real hard right now hearing Kyrie saying that, they're going to be fine because they got me. But you guys not. It didn't show last night.
Right. He got me.
You can't lose big games like that because the Raptors are a good team. So those type of games like that, you can't lose to the Raptors. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll say this. I'm not going to say you can't lose to the Raptors. You can't lose to the Raptors in the fashion that they lost last night.
Exactly.
We saw the body language and all. It just...
The effort wasn't there.
It wasn't there. So I don't know what's going on with the Celtics.
But they need to go ahead and
get it together.
Go in a couples retreat or something.
Yeah, they need to get their team chemistry together, get in the locker room, have y'all talks. Stop. I think my main problem with the players right now this year that we're seeing, some of these guys got to stop calling their team out in public, man. That's not a good look. Yeah. When you do that, your team don't want to play. They don't want to play. I mean, perfect example. LeBron. He called his team out and saying all this stuff and saying, that if you letting these things distract you, blah, blah, you should be in the organization. Which I understand he's right, you know what I'm saying? But those are talks that you need to have privately.
Yeah.
You can't keep calling it. These dudes are young. You know what I'm saying? You knew what you got into before that. Like with Kyrie, these guys are young. And they got somewhat of an ego because they've been here before.
But at the end of the day, you still getting paid to do your job.
You do. You are.
So you got to go out there and you got to play like you getting paid all the millions of dollars.
But when somebody calling you out and pointing the finger, you're not going to want to play with them. Another example. We're going to switch to a different sport real quick. AB. Antonio Brown wants to trade from his team, from the Steelers. You know why? Because Big Ben keep pointing the finger. Oh, he should have did this. He should have ran his route better. No, sometimes you got to check yourself. Exactly. Kyrie, maybe you need to check yourself. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know what's going on, but maybe you do need to call. If you're going to call your team out, call yourself out too. So then they can be like, okay, he ain't just talking about us, he's talking about himself. Yep. But if you going to just like call your team out like that, you need to talk to them in private. You don't do that out in public. You know what I'm saying? Say whatever you got to say to the media, like, hey, we just got to play better. But when you get in the locker room, hey, I need y'all to have that same intensity y'all had last year in the playoffs. When I wasn't playing, I need y'all to have that same intensity now that I'm on the court. We need to get this together, play team ball, do what you got to do to win. You know what I'm saying? So that's just some advice for Kyrie to be a great leader. I still think the Celtics, they can get there. They can get to the Eastern Conference Finals, but the way the Raptors and the Bucks are playing, I don't know.
Them two hard teams they got to get past.
And we can't forget about Philly. They still in there. They still in the mix. So that's it for this topic, guys, for today. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Comment below.
I'm signing off.